Join PCN July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th for the Battle of Gettysburg Anniversary programming. Watch new battle walks and enjoy continuing coverage with battle talks from the Civil War Institute. And hear stories from historical personas by the Confederation of Union Generals. For more information, go to PCNTV.com. Gary Sutton, Jackie Warner with you back here at Rec Hall, where opening set goes to Parkland 25-15. They were in control from start to finish of that set.
Yeah, but I'm not counting Shaler out of this one because they have the manpower. They definitely have the talent level to be able to come back. So hang on to your hats. I don't think this is going to be an easy ride for Parkland, although they are quite impressive. You're absolutely right.
What's amazing to me is both these teams each have one senior. You think we could be sitting here doing this match again next year about this time with these two teams?
Future looks bright.
Oh, my goodness. Lots of show-offs here from that junior class. Both of them have 12 juniors on each side, and they have been really smoking so far. Opening set featured Luke Smith, Chase Robbins, Joshua Nation was huge. On the other side, we saw a great job by Logan Peterson. We'll see what happens in this one here as we get it started here on set number 2. And there's the block, and again, it's Nation up there again, showing the defensive ability with a block.
That was textbook. That was a swing block where he used his momentum to let him travel and carry. He penetrated the net.
Here's William Stiles, who's been passing the ball around to that triumvirate of hitters. He is the setter right now. He's the server. Left-hander takes it to Ronell. And then that block again. The theme that you're starting to see here is the double block of Parkland. How many times we said that? The double block of Parkland, and they have been huge.
Oh, and sometimes they'll triple block you. Like if, they think you're attacking them out of the middle too much, they'll pull in a third and they'll triple block you.
Stiles up 2-0 right away, so Parkland picking up where they left off. William Stiles, 5'10" junior setter. Takes it to Ronell again. Short set by Rosenwald and not able to convert it is Schimmel. So 3-0 here. How do you stop the momentum right now if you are the Shaler Titans?
I'd start looking at tempo setting, trying to move players around, do some slides, do some stacks.
Rosenwald with a good back set.
Challenge them with their block.
Luke Smith.
There you go, nice block.
Good block by Schimmel. But then driving it back on through is Rogers, Owen Rogers.
And that's a huge advantage being a left-handed hitter out there on that right side, because on a stationary attack like that, he can get up and cut it.
Shutout continues starting this second set rather. 4-0. Stiles continuing to serve.
Beautiful pass.
To Miller. Touch over the top. Nice touch by Schimmel there to get the point.
Yeah, it all starts with that pass, and that was perfect.
Logan Schimmel, 6'1" junior, middle blocker. And here is Schimmel back there with the serve. 1 serving 4 here in the second set. There's your back set by Rosenwald and not quite able to get it to his man the way he wanted to. Logan Peterson not able to catch up to that. So the 5th point now on the board for Parkland, and here is Joshua Nation. Joshua Nation has a smile on his face. I've seen it from the start to finish here so far. Guy looks like he's just happy being out there. And why not, the way he plays. Ooh, boy, talk about a perfect timing. Great job with the set, and Rosenwald with the finish.
And that was a very deceptive hit. He loaded up as if he was going to take a big, huge swing at that and then did an off-speed shot for the point. Well done.
And I said Rosenwald, I meant Palumbo, excuse me. Rosenwald with a good set there, though, and Palumbo with a finish. Peterson keeps it alive for the Titans. Robbins. There it is again. Where the blocking has been absolutely beautiful so far for Parkland. There it is again. They're just showing it to you. If you like defense and you like these blocks. Miller. Boom. Nation saves it. Might have gone out of bounds.
I think it came off the touch. I think he had to play it.
Miller with a set. And then long.
No touch on that one.
Wars are trying to put a little extra zest on it. Just hit a little far. So 6-2 now, Parkland leads. Here is Luke Smith. Just not able to touch it over And a good job of getting it back there, Brady Hayward.
Yeah, he showed good hang time on that one. That was a finger tipper, but he got it.
7-2, Parkland. Luke Smith. Taken by Peterson. Off the hands this time, and a good swing over the far side by Zach Wertzer.
Now that's that tandem I was talking about. The setter went, the middle jumped with him, so Parkland's middle had to stay committed to the middle, and they set the ball outside, so there was a single block out there. That's the kind of stuff Shaler needs to look to do to break apart this blocking.
Here's the aforesaid Mr. Wertzer, 5'11" junior. Bangs it to Robbins. Back set to Rogers, and Rogers continues to pound off that far right side with that left hand. Rogers with a 4th point here as checking into the match will be Kumail Sinusra. Sinusra, 6'1" junior. New setter in there this time is Peyton Plowns. They kind of take turns.
Wow.
Rosenwald, ball kept alive almost miraculously. Good job of the back by Sinusra, banging off the hand.
You could have blocked that one, Gary.
I headed it. Wrong sport.
I was going to say.
Point to Parkland. A touch by Plans. Coming back, Joshua Nation again. Good double block this time by Shaler. Another swing.
Great dig. Way to keep that ball alive.
Miller almost hit the ceiling with that save. Gets it back over. Free ball. Chance to reset right here. Good swing is Hayward. Back one more time comes Peterson. Reset it again. Dink over the top.
He was going for the tip, unfortunately. He didn't get it in the court. Good idea. That was a great volley. Some really nice digs there from
Really
both liberos.
So 4 serving 9 here as the Shaler crowd pushing Cam Miller, and unfortunately pushed it a little long on the serve. So 10-4 now, Parkland leads it. Here's Chase Robbins, who was dominant in the opening segment of this match, but we kind of been on volleyball witness protection here for a little bit. Haven't heard from him in the last few minutes. I just heard from him right there.
Yeah, he must have heard you.
On cue. He said, "What are you saying over there, Mr. Sutton?" Yeah, sorry about that, Chase. Anyway, 11 up there now, 11-4.
That was perfect.
Worked out great. Here's Miller again.
That was
Miller,
beautiful.
Robbins,
He did a great job cutting around the block on that one.
Exactly. So 11-5 now. Shaler with the serve as Rosenwald back in there. Rosenwald and Plon taking turns as setters. Rosenwald, a 5'11" junior. Skirts its way over the net. It's a nice little push off the hands, and it was Brady Hayward using guile instead of power that time. Ahmad Jaffer, 12 serving 5. Good set, good hit, kept alive by Nation. Coming right back to Nation. He hits it hard, long. Point, Shaler. Joey Gannon did a nice job over the net that time for Shaler. He'll step out. In for him comes Donovan Runell.
Who's been doing a really nice job in the back row.
So Runell, 6 serving 12, trying to find a way to cut into this lead. Short set, Luke Smith. Good double block at the net. Dug out by Miller. Runell swinging it back across, just keeping it alive, and back across it comes here again. Pushed over the top by Robbins. And all of a sudden, Chase Robbins showing up again, 2 of the last 4 points.
Yeah, last time he took a big swing out of the back row. This time you saw they had 2 blockers up on him, so he just roll shot right over top of him.
Rogers back in for Canusra. Up for the serve, William Stiles again, the setter, 13 serving 6. Parkland in command for the moment. Good swing, cross court. And again wide. To make it 14-6 now. And timeout for Shaler. The Titans down by 8 here in the second set, and Parkland continues to operate in all cylinders, Jackie.
Yeah, you nailed it. Parkland is passing, setting, scoring, blocking, serving well. Shaler just needs to hit the reset button here a little bit. They've got talent, they just need to figure it out, and I'm sure Coach is talking to him about that right now.
PCN receives no state or federal tax dollars. We depend on viewers' generosity. Please consider donating today. Go to PCNTV.com and help PCN continue to bring you the best in Pennsylvania sports. And social media-wise, well, keep up with PCN on social media. Like and share today, PCNTV.com. Gary Sutton and Jackie Warner with you here at Rec Hall. And boy, we've had some great volleyball all day, haven't we, Jackie? Really watching the teams get at it here, and it's been a lot of fun.
It absolutely has been. Thank you for having me. You know, the men's game is growing, and it's so powerful and fun to watch. I wish more people would come and watch it, because once you watch it, you're hooked.
I tell you what, it is a game of guile, power, short memories. We talked about that. You have short memories for mistakes. This one come right back to task at hand. Here's Stiles. He's been serving pretty well here for the last couple minutes. And there's that block again. Miller keeps it alive. Now he's just going to have a free ball to the other side. Rosenwald gets it over. Now a chance to set it. There's Luke Smith. Bangs it at the net. Miller digs out again. Miller's doing a great job as a libero. Tipped again. Keep it alive. Joshua Nation. There's Runel again. Another nice save by Runel. A little swing across off the hands of Wurtzer. Right back. Rogers. He's been effective all day long. Runel digs it out again. Peterson. Rogers pushes it over. Miller. Rosenwald. Good double block again. Reset by Rosenwald. Swing one more time. And finally earns a huge point, does Shaler.
That was a great volley. From everything from a defensive specialist covering the whole backcourt, digging things up, to a blocker who used his head to send the ball back over the net. Unintentional, of course.
Zach Wurtzer figured out a way to finally power through two guys there to get the point. A well-earned 7th point. 7 serving 14. Here's your back set again. Nation. Good block there by Shaler. There's your save. Now a chance to reset. And another good point that Shaler fights back right now. 8th point up on the board here for the Titans. Here's Schimmel. 8 serving 14. Climbing the mountain right now, Shaler. Schimmel to Robbins. Back it comes. Rogers. Banged down by Luke Smith. Brunel again. He's been unbelievable so far. To Peterson. Gonna get a free ball coming back here. A chance to reset. Rosenwald with the back set. Peterson. Oh, what a great hit.
He hit the block on the transition. The net. He was blocking, and when he went to land to turn and come off, his shoulder clipped the net.
Wow.
That's a shame. That was great.
.9 up on the board, serving 14. Here's Schimmel. Robbins. Short set. Luke Smith. Jammed at the net by that block. Oh, and Wurtzer off the hands. Wurtzer gets the point. He saw those high hands and he hit it right off him. They're running right now as the Titans fight back. They're saying, remember us? We're still here.
Yeah, and they are really putting up a fight, like defending the ball beautifully. Their defenders are scrappy and just getting one hand on, whatever it takes to keep the ball alive. And they're doing a much better job of transitioning and making an attack versus just free balling. They're really trying to take more swings on each contact.
I think what you said at the beginning there, though, they're fighting right now. They're in there competing and fighting back, and you can just see the momentum kind of turn their way a bit. By the way, PCN Select is the best place to watch live sports. Stream the PIAA championships anytime, anywhere. Stream live and watch Pennsylvania sports on demand with your favorite device. Subscribe to PCN Select at PCNTV.com. Championships everywhere you look this weekend here in Pennsylvania. And Gary Sutton, Jackie Orner with you here on the volleyball championships. AAA style here for the boys. Lower Dauphin winning earlier today at AA and straight 3 sets, winning their 3rd straight state championship in AA, and now Parkland and Shaler competing for the boys AAA championship. Here's Schimmel, 10 serving 14, trying to keep the momentum going. So many times out of a timeout you see it fade. Luke Smith. Rennell. Ran out of room there, did Rosenwald.
Not for lack of effort.
No, not at all. I tell you, Rennell has been nothing short of miraculous so far today. Donovan Rennell, the wearing number 47 back to the 5'8" defensive specialist. Here's Nation. Nation long.
Yeah, Coach told me at the beginning of the game he feels very comfortable having that young back there on the back row for them, that he's a scrappy player and does a great job for them.
So here comes Peterson now. Logan Peterson with a serve. 11 serving 15. And into the net. Is there ever, as you look at the game, and you look at it in parts, Jackie, is there ever a part of the game you say this is kind of crucial, or is it just the game unfolds the way it is? I mean, in the middle set, the middle of a set, whatever?
I mean, I almost set that one. Honestly, I think key to me is serving aggressive and well, strategically serving, and first touch on a ball. Because those two things control everything.
Brady Hayward with that point for Parkland. And another timeout very quickly here by Coach Paul Stadelman. Something he saw there he didn't like too much because he just took a timeout a moment ago and he said, no, we got to come right back to something here and make sure we're paying attention. Sometimes it seems like, coaches in volleyball, little things. You've got to touch on a little thing before it becomes kind of a, over and over type of mistake.
Yeah, you definitely don't want your opponents to get big runs. I mean, that's a real momentum, sucker or whatever you want to call it. But the other thing too is like they have been coaching these teams. They play so many games throughout. They know them so well that they can see when their heads are starting to hang or when they're starting to get frustrated or when, things that normally work aren't working and the frustration. So, shout outs. A lot of coaches don't call the timeouts necessarily because of what they see play-wise, but what they see and know of their players. Does that make sense what I'm trying to say?
That makes a lot of sense. And I think also, what players may trend into one mistake and then compound that with other mistakes. And so, knowing your players is so important in any sport, and particularly here in volleyball. Here's Luke Smith with the serve. Rennell takes it again. Pushing over his Wurtzer. Coming back down to Smith. Smith off to Robbins. Robbins down the near sideline, and this is a little bit wide.
See, now, even a play like that didn't look aggressive with a huge attack, but they intentionally took the setter out by throwing a deep corner ball into one, so the setter had to take the first ball, and Parkland couldn't attack and made an error.
Scott Trumbauer down there, the head coach of Parkland, cajoling his kids on right now. Rogers is getting that point right now. Great block up there led by Joey Gannon, number 4.
That's a big swing, and that was a beautiful block to stop that big swing. Well done.
Back to 4 is the lead now. As here comes Wurtzer. He served it over the line last time. Let's see if he keeps it inbounds this time. A lot of adrenaline flowing right now. That one a nice serve. Taken there by Ahmad Jaffer, and then spiked on down.
Yeah, the block was there, but unfortunately it went in between the block. Well, when I say unfortunate for Shaler, but fortunate for Parkland. That was a good read.
So it'll be Parkland with the serve now, 18 serving 13 as Sinusra all ready for the serve. We're in set number 2, 25-15 the opening set score, and Sinusra right into the net. There's Miller with the serve. And there is Robbins.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you what, Robbins just vapor trail in the back of that one. Cam Miller said, I did everything I could do to get my body in front of that thing.
Well, and he did. Unfortunately, he just had a lot of power. That's hard to control.
Yeah, it's hard to deaden that kind of drive, isn't it?
Exactly.
Here is Robbins. Good job by Robbins defensively there, and then just kind of directing the ball over the net. That's all you have to do sometimes.
Yeah, I think if they had tried to set that one, they would have gotten called for a double. It was coming in at a weird angle, so that was probably the best option.
Brady Hayward, one of those guys, gets in the right place at the right time a lot. There's your block again. Shaler's done a much better job with the attacking the Parkland blocks this quarter or this set, I think, Jackie.
Yeah, they're figuring things out. And they're athletic enough to make adjustments.
Still, it's 21-14. Parkland leads here solidly, 7 points up. And here's Robbins again. Flat serve. Cross it goes. And there's a nice dip over the top, kept alive somehow. Nation keeps it alive on that side. Here's your short set. There's a big spike. There it is, kicking right on down, and a nice job of getting the ball to Logan Schimmel.
You know, it's not very often that move is called a pancake, when you put your hand on the court surface and hope the ball bounces off of it. And the down ref was signaling that she felt it was clean, and they played on. Well done.
Here's Rosenwald getting back in there now for Peyton Pond, so they continue to trade setters. Rosenwald. Robbins. Man, Robbins has just come alive again. Chase Robbins burying everything he looks at. 22-15.
Yeah, he's one of a few players that's just as effective from the back row as he is the front.
Ahmad Jaffer. Gets it over to Peterson, coming right back to Peterson in kind of a give and go, so to speak. Nation. He comes alive again and just got there ahead of the block. Joshua Nation was dynamite in the first set. Jaffer to Wurtzer. Oh, and a nice job of getting it up there high and then bringing it down again is Schimmel. (16 serving 23, Donovan Runel with a serve now for Shaler. Titans trying to fight back again here in this second set. Oh, a good hit, Luke Smith. So Luke Smith will get the point for his team, and they're now within set point again. Serving for the set. Here's Stiles, the setter, who's done a wonderful job here this afternoon. Wurtzer, double block, gets the point.
Nice use of that block.
Wurtzer seems like kind of the emotional leader for this club. You watch him, he's constantly upbeat, constantly going around to his teammates. You always need a player like that. Here's Logan Schimmel, 17 serving 24. Across it comes Aaron Rodgers. And again, good blocking by Shaler. So they get 18. They continue to try to climb the mountain here. Schimmel, 18 serving 24. Robbins. Over the top goes Luke Smith, and Luke Smith buries it for the 25th point, 25-18. Second set goes to Parkland, and they're one away from a state championship. And for Shaler, they need to win the next one to extend this championship match. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. Set number 3, straight ahead on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.